Powinno być widać, powinno być słychać. Kontynuujemy Toonstrucka. Zaczynamy w tym samym miejscu, w którym skończyliśmy 2 tygodnie temu. To znaczy, trafiliśmy w końcu. Cześć Piotr, cześć Szpynda. Cześć Bachorek. Trafiliśmy do Melavelands, czyli do tej złej krainy. No i jest moja południowa drzemka, pisze Matt. No mam nadzieję, że mimo wszystko nie będziesz spała. Trochę pooglądasz. Dobra, tutaj chyba jeszcze nic nie zdążyliśmy zrobić. Dobra, ten gość wygląda na przeszkodę. Potem sobie z nim poradzimy. Cześć Quest. Jak tu się wchodziło do inwentory? Czy ja pamiętam? Aha, nie, dobra, tu jest inwentory. Tak. Ale Hunk of Meat to na pewno się nam przyda. Musicie powiedzieć, czy gra jest nie za głośno, czy mnie dobrze słychać przez muzykę. Dobra, Hunk of Meat jest wzięte. Cześć Panda. Inkpad. Co to jest Inkpad? Okej, dobra, żyjemy w takich czasach, że Inkpad jest czymś wyjątkowym. Ale ja pamiętam jeszcze Inkpad. Było coś takiego, faktycznie.
A painting of a wall safe?
Either that's one of the most pathetic attempts at camouflage I've ever seen, or somebody
Cześć,
has
Kasielele.
astronomically boring taste in art.
Fajny pomysł. Obraz z namalowanym sejfem.
Nothing's on. Nothing's on.
Czy coś tu jeszcze możemy zrobić?
Oh, goody.
Aha,
It's a
okej.
safe.
Okej. O, w taką zabawkę też się dawno nie bawiłem. Cześć amator. Całe szczęście się rusza bardzo wolno. Potrzebujemy tego, żeby się ruszała wolno. No dobra, no to się okaże się, że to może być koniec streama. Tego się nie spodziewałem. Cześć milczyciel. Muzyka nieco za głośna. Zaraz zobaczymy, czy tu są, jak tu się wchodziło do opcji tej gry. O, w ten sposób. Teraz powinno być lepiej. Swoją drogą chwaliłem muzykę w tej grze tydzień temu, jak graliśmy. Okazało się, że nie bez powodu. Jak tylko wrzuciliśmy ten film na YouTube'a, pierwszą część z tego streamu, możecie sobie ją obejrzeć, to 15 różnych filharmonii się przyczepiło o to. To jest na pewno tak. Cześć Hagal. Nie wiem, która jest część twarzy tego gościa u góry. To jest chyba, co? Nie, to nie jest jego twarz. Która to jego twarz? Cześć Jay. Okej. Dobra. Czyli to musi trafić tutaj. Tego jestem pewien. Trochę się wkopałem teraz. Okej, górę mamy ułożoną. Mam nadzieję, że w czarnej koszulce i brodzie wyglądasz jak prawosławny ksiądz. Dzięki, przyjmuję to jako komplement. Okej, dobra, to też jest tutaj. Nie, czy to jest jego twarz? To może być jego twarz, nie? Czy to jest druga część jego twarzy?
Dzięki za relaksujące popołudnie, czekając już na poniedziałek.
Max wpłacił dychę i dziękuję za relaksujące popołudnie. Mam nadzieję, że będziesz relaksował tak samo dobrze jak ja, chociaż nie spodziewałem się, że będę musiał układankę układać. Może nam zepsuć odrobinę dynamikę streamu. Tak, dobra, to jest jego góra. Teraz to... tak, to mogłoby do góry pójść. To wydaje mi się, że powinno być tutaj. Tak, teraz będzie dobrze. Dobra, nie jest źle. To teraz musimy te oczy wrócić tutaj jakoś. Albo nie, albo oczy są tutaj, bo tu jest jeden, tu jest drugi, to wygląda dobrze, czyli oczy są tutaj na dole. Nie, a nie, sorry, to się nie łączy z tym. To musi to tu, to tu. Dobra, to jest do zrobienia, tylko to oko trzeba odzyskać stąd. Tylko jak? Okej, krok bliżej. Dobra, to się może udać. Tak, co tu nie gra? Te są do zamiany chyba, nie? Dobra, to jest dobrze, to jest dobrze. Mamy to!
A hole!
Za pierwszym razem.
Oh, what?
No, a portable
Kurczę,
hole.
tartaku, patronie przygodówek. Tak, to ja.
This thing can take us anywhere. Hold on, there's some writing on it. Note, prototype only. Extremely limited range. Use in town centers only. May wish to purchase life insurance before commencing travel.
Okej, czyli mamy przenośną dziurę, tak? Jestem ciekaw, czy to jest dodatek, którego nie trzeba było koniecznie zdobywać. Znaczy, podejrzewam, że ona służy do przemieszczania się, że to jest skrót. Zaraz zobaczymy. Ale nie wygląda jak coś, co trzeba mieć, żeby skończyć grę, czyli po prostu za rozwiązanie zagadki jest ekstra...
Okay, Flux. Here's the plan. I'm gonna put down this mysterious prototypical thing we found in enemy territory and know nothing about, and then we're gonna jump into it.
Gee, couldn't we just play a nice quiet game of Russian roulette?
Yow! I don't know what I was expecting.
Okay.
I know it wasn't this.
Really? Have you seen a mysterious dimension that doesn't feature eyeballs, mathematical formulae, and clocks flying around?
Point taken.
Point taken. No, zobaczymy, co jest tutaj. O,
Hey, we
Bardzo
made
dobrze.
it! We didn't get lost or implode or anything.
Implode? You never said anything about imploding. If you thought a guy might implode, you could at least warn him ahead of time.
okej, co wy na to, żeby save zrobić? Podróżowanie międzywymiarowymi dziurami to jest coś, co jest odrobinę ryzykowne. Okej.
All right, go
Oh,
on.
no,
Do
no,
you
no.
first?
Forget about it. Why? Wow! Just shut up.
Yes,
Oh, yes. The fugitives are around here somewhere. I can smell them.
I think that might have been me.
Perhaps the fugitives are at the costume shop, procuring garments with which to disguise themselves.
Move it.
O, ktoś nas
Something
ściga?
tells me those three unpleasant henchmen-like voices belong to Nefarious's three unpleasant henchmen.
What are we gonna do? Think!
Think, Flux, think.
Schowaj się. A, czyli to jakaś,
They can't have
jakaś
gone far.
policja jest. Międzywymiarowa. Tylko nie wiem, czy ścigają mnie dlatego, że skorzystałem z czarnej dziury, czy oni są po prostu z tej złej krainy.
No kidding. Talk about small dressing rooms. It was kind of dicey when the henchmen came in too.
Sigh. Excuse us. Excuse us.
Excuse us!
Okay, like you're excused.
Okej.
Oh my god! Like, where is my head today? I'm Misfit. Welcome to the Costumerama.
Good book?
Not even. I am like a total agnostic.
No, I meant, do you like
Słaby
your
żart.
book? Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad book, you know? I mean, there's like nothing more noble than the written word.
What a crazy coincidence. Why, I was just saying that to Drew here. Books are the best. They're the
Books are
tops.
the best.
Good old books. Oh, all those words and everything. Woo! Can't get enough of them.
give it up, Flux. Whatever you're thinking, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. So, Misfit, how about you and I get together and, you know, read a few books by candlelight? Just the two of us.
Sounds rad. It's like totally cool that you're so into reading. You wouldn't believe the amount of jerks that try picking me up, pretending they like books. Thing is, I only have to talk to them for about 5 minutes before I see right through them. I usually get so totally irked that I end up walloping them with one of my karate kicks. I'm like a total black belt.
Ha! Really? Oh no. You know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a rain check on our little reading rendezvous. You see, Drew here needs my help. And I can't just up and desert him like
Fajne
that.
kostiumy. Jeden
Ain't
jest
that
ten
right, buddy?
Elmera
That's
Fada,
right, buddy.
drugi tego, jak on się nazywał, ten Marsjanin.
So what's that you're reading?
It's called Enigma. It's a book of insoluble puzzles.
Insoluble puzzles? Hey, what a blast! Say, why didn't they just make the
Tak,
book
kup, za ten
illegible
odcinek
while they
będzie
were at
ścigać
it?
to samo
Hey,
17
I'm
filharmonii i
open-minded,
jeszcze
okay?
8
I'll read
nowych.
anything.
King Hugh asked us to redeem his
Martin the
costume
Martian.
voucher
O,
for him.
może być.
Oh, wait. No can do. King Hugh forgot to authorize this, you know, by stamping it with his royal crest.
Wow. Sorry about that, Misfit. But since we're already here, and,
No way. I gotta have this stamped,
Dziękuję za
guys.
głos.
I mean, otherwise someone could just
ale
like
Dagger
snag
of
the
Amon-Ra
king's
jest
voucher
ewidentnie w
and
tyle.
try to pass it off
Tak
as their
trochę
own or something.
Na,
Not that you guys would ever do anything like
na wyrost
that.
napisałem w opisie streamu, że będzie to druga część z 2. Mam nadzieję, że się uda dzisiaj skończyć. Nie ma takiej gwarancji, ale
absolutely unthinkable.
nie ryzykowałbym. Możecie
I mean,
głosować do końca tego
understand.
streamu na następną grę.
I really dig your costumes.
Thanks. Business has been like totally great lately. I just finished up my Rent-A-Rama promotion and I gave out Mongo vouchers
Mongo?
Vouchers?
for a free rental.
That's very generous of you.
No way. It's like marketing.
So, if you love books, why do you run a costume...
Costumerama? Well, like I love costumes too. I mean, what could be more totally profound than to like transcend your physical appearance? Plus, reading and costuming are really cool together, you know? I mean, a lot of my costumes are based on something I've read.
Like the
Nic nie jest
Emperor's New
ustawione,
Clothes.
Kubar.
Like the one I made after I read Camus.
Każdy ma
It
jeden
was
głos,
based on the
głosowanie jest
unreasonable
uczciwe.
silence of the universe.
Ale wolałbym,
That
żeby
I'd
wygrało
like to
Polisquest.
see.
Oh, sorry. It's
będę
like
kłamał.
out on consignment.
Bummer. We are so out of here.
Yeah,
Czyli coś z
quick,
tym,
before you start talking like that all the time.
Ja tak właśnie kończę po raz kolejny Bloodlines. To też jest dobra gra. W tym roku nie wiem, czy się zabierałem za Bloodlines, ale w zeszłym miałem taki moment, że chciałem zagrać w to. Czy my możemy podstemplować? Tu jest pieczątka. W
I
tuszu.
ink, therefore I am.
Okej, w tuszu i
I'm sure this is only mildly illegal.
pięknie. Czyli mamy podstemplowane.
The king would like to redeem his free rental voucher now.
Let's see. The voucher's authorized. Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental. Nobody around here wants to look like
Dziękuję
a
za głos.
fly, I guess. But I thought, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and
66%
stuff.
do
Great, I can't
33%.
wait to show.
And
Się może nie
don't
udać,
forget his
Hubert.
free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Okay, take whichever one you want.
Tutu. Lumberjack, Bunny, Clown, Pyjama, Space Costume. Możemy coś dla tego... Cześć Damianos. Wacki? No nie, Wacków nie ma na liście, niestety. Sorry. Strach na wróble coś chciał, nie? Tylko teraz pytanie co? Ktoś pamięta ten opis? To na pewno coś kolorowego było. Tak, Hagal, mówisz o tym, który gra też przy tworzeniu postaci? Ten, który przypomina Massive Attack? To będzie Jester, pewno Clown albo Harlequin. Czytałem, Hagal, że oni... Dobra, Harlequin. Czytałem, że chcieli wykorzystać ten utwór Massive Attack, ale koniec końców mieli albo za mało kasy, albo Massive Attack się nie zgodziło i po prostu poszli do gościa, który komponował muzykę i powiedzieli: zrób tak, żeby jak najbardziej przypominało ten utwór, ale żeby nie mogli nas pozwać. Także on brzmi zajebiście podobnie, ale to nie jest to. Dobra, pójdziemy od razu do Stracha na wróble i zobaczymy, czy to jest ten strój. A ona chciała popcorn chyba, nie? To potem jej damy. Najpierw załatwimy Stracha, bo do niego jest dłuższa wycieczka.
We're back.
Well, if it isn't
Fluffy,
the
Fluffy,
dynamic
Bam Bam
duo!
Show?
Nice to see you boys again.
The barn is a disaster. Let me guess. Nefarious.
Who else? He zapped everything in sight with that hideous ray of his. A zap zap here, and a zap zap there. Here a zap, there a zap.
Everywhere is zap zap.
You must have been worried that Nefarious would hit you.
I was. I'm glad I was able to outrun him.
Yeah, good thing you outrun him.
Just a little joke.
So you're willing to trade your cloak if we can find you something,
You gotta be kidding. You mean you don't remember the spiel?
I want something I can wear all day long and all year round, but it doesn't have to be out of this world. I don't want to have a hair out of place, nothing too sappy, and not too many bells and whistles. I don't want a big top, and definitely no cross-dressing.
Thanks.
Okay.
I admire a guy who knows what he doesn't want. King Hugh has been very kind to me, despite the fact that I'm a stranger to these parts.
Oh yes, he's a darling. But he should really try venturing out into the great outdoors a little more often, don't you think? I mean, that yellow complexion of his just doesn't scream healthy to me. I, on the other hand, get plenty of fresh air and sunlight. In fact, a little too much sunlight. That's why I wear this hat. Not only is it a must accessory, it also protects my hair from sun damage. Between you and me, my hair can get so dried out and unmanageable, it's like straw.
But it is like straw.
Well, thank you.
tylko zobaczymy, że ten kostium mu
Well, we gotta be
pasuje.
going.
All right, boys. But don't forget about your friend the Carecrow. Be sure to keep me posted. As if I wasn't already.
Keep me posted, okej.
I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody!
Będzie jak księżniczka Disneya. Tak, zwierzątka go ubiorą.
No, please!
Nie, Nefarius go dorwał. Nasz ulubiony strach na długo.
Oh no, look at the Carecrow. This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
Dobra, nie, wracamy jeszcze do miasta na moment. Ta babeczka za ladą w sklepie z kostiumami jeszcze coś wspominała o książce z zagadkami. Jestem ciekaw, czy można jej za nią zabrać. Może się... Czekaj, czy my nie mieliśmy książki czasem jakiejś? Mamy. Aha, książkę o tych, o wiewiórkach, dobra, może się zamieni. Tamtą swoją już przeczytała, to może da nam swoją.
Would you like to trade books?
Mating habits of the malevolated forest squirrel? Oh my god! No way.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
No way. Dobra, co my
Enigma,
dostaliśmy?
a book of insoluble paradoxical puzzles. Enigma, a book of
Okej,
insoluble
paradoksalne,
paradoxical
nierozwiązywalne
puzzles.
zagadki, okej, to jakąś maszynę tym się da zawiesić. Strzelam. Nie sobie save'a.
Look at all the cool get-ups.
Yeah, there's a veritable lot of them.
Okej. Dobra, wracamy do tej złej krainy. Czy moją dziurę mam ze
portable
sobą?
hole.
Oczywiście.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
Strzelam, że ta zła to ta czarna ścieżka. Tak. Aha, okej, teraz... O, fajnie, teraz pokazuję już, które są które.
We have arrived!
Okej. Cześć, Quarku.
There's only one way to teach the primitive mind.
Hey!
Any questions?
Hi there,
Dzięki za głos.
Mr. Robot.
Cześć, parówko.
Robot, do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega ultra genius.
That's smug for short, right?
Ha! Very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, Pond Slime. One day, cybernetic beings like myself will take over the world.
On
And
wygląda
when that
ten...
day comes,
Od pasa w dół wygląda
will
jak
not be
ten
a
robot
container of
z
cherries for
Doktora Who.
you and your kind. You will all be eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliche. Except he's on wheels. What's with all the piles of junk? Trash
Dalek.
collector on strike?
Tak, może
Fool!
być.
These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world, and I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but This is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of mucus that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all.
Jak to się
In
nazywa?
parallel,
Plunger,
my
jak to się
brain is
nazywa?
supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned, micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead. Ask me a question.
Trochę jak
I can
Christopher Walken
answer
mówi.
anything.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the bus duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously
Brzmi jak
disembowel
ten
any
robot, brzmi jak ten gość
unauthorized
od
user.
Cowboy
I
z
could sure use
SNL.
one
No
of
to jest
those,
właśnie
babies.
Christopher Walken.
Happens all the time over at my place. Some
Cześć,
jerk
Truflo.
breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the
Traf.
Securitil Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning, should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster. Boom, shakalaka. They're toast. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh?
Fajny jest.
You say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen, period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine, if it were to happen, which it can't. I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuit started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering
Like a
me
rocket.
a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Hey!
That made it all better.
Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
Jak
You
ta
don't
nasza
say.
zbiórka na
If a
Różową
tree
Panterę, ile
falls in the
zostało
woods,
do celu?
there's no one around to hear it. Does it make
Jeżeli
any
wierzyć
sound?
moim notatkom, to
Oj,
jakieś
that's a
670 zł?
What a ridiculous question.
470 zł,
Obviously, the same
przepraszam.
sound waves would be generated regardless of whether or not some moronic
No,
sentient
za,
being was within
zaokrągmy
earshot.
w dół,
that
do
a
400.
yes?
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevolence, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
Mogę ci
I
poruszyć
bet he's
panterku,
a
nie
tough one
porusz,
to please.
nie porusz
There
płyty,
isn't a more
postaram się nie
cold-hearted,
poruszyć.
calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevolence. We get along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he too will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying, don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know,
Teraz zaokrąglij
laundry,
w dół.
windows.
No windows.
Główka 20
But
zł,
I have
teraz
created
zaokrągli w
several
dół. Już było
formidable security
zaokrąglone do
doors.
400
One for
w dół.
Nefarious himself and one for his psychic
Teraz jest
sidekick,
380 już
Misfortune.
tylko.
Security doors? I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo, bango,
Nie, jak tak
boom, boom.
zacznę tak
Security
zaokrąglać, to koniec końców będę musiał w
My
to
doors
zagrać.
offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a
Cena jest
sophisticated
zaporowa nie
voice
bez
analysis
powodu.
system. And Nefarious' door will only open if his own hand or misfortune's paw is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly
Nie, to
not
byłoby nieeleganckie,
transferable.
jakbym
In
zaokrąglał w
summary,
górę.
my security doors give you far more bingo, bango, bongo for your
Bingo,
buck.
bango, bongo.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common. This.
An
Okay.
electrified finger? That must be kinda limiting.
No, idiot. The ability to cause terrible pain. Or at least considerable inconvenience.
Kiedy Larry.
For
Larry już
instance,
był.
I've just completed
Był
a
remake
device
pierwszej
of the
części
utmost
grałem,
importance.
ale tak.
An impenetrable
Larry
cell
też jest
door
na
for the
liście.
Malevolence prison. Mark my words. No one
Gra
will
wpłacił
ever
100, to
escape
jeszcze
from the count's jail
280.
again.
Tak, jeszcze 280. No i to są wyraźne, duże kroki.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What
W
do
ten
I know?
sposób mamy szansę
Everything.
osiągnąć ten
I was
poziom.
the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Dzięki, Graf.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third,
Went wee all the way home.
the third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen.
Okej, czyli to
Of
on
course,
stworzył
the bionic gadgets
tą
I
drużynę,
created
która mnie
are
ściga.
superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy,
Ale jak
floppy
robiłem tą
body
listę
parts.
z
A wasted
Dagger of
technology,
Amon-Ra
but
i
no
Police
matter.
Quest
When the
4
revolution
Corp, to
comes,
się
my
zastanawiałem, czy
steel
tam
warriors
Larego
will
nie
salvage these
wrzucić. Także on
devices and torch the
wcześniej
rest.
któraś część tam trafi. Ja na przykład piątą bardzo dobrze
A
wspominam.
barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped
Porówka
skulls.
30 zł, 250 to go. Tak,
triumphantly crushing the
250 do różowej pantery.
Alright, we get the idea. Or was your plan to bore us all to death?
Czy ktoś z nas sprawdził, czy różową panterę da się odpalić na Windowsie 10?
Brilliant as you are, you probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you,
Cześć,
and
pieczarka.
everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No, goodbye.
Okej, dobra. Damy mu tą książkę z nierozwiązywalnymi zagadkami. Jestem ciekaw, czy się zagotuje.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, what is the one question that you can't answer?
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing.
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd. It's...
You can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets? What
Cześć
have you
Marfiowy,
done?
cześć Arek, dzięki za głosy. Dobra,
I
mamy go
knew
z
he was
głowy.
smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy.
Dobra, możemy teraz tą przepychaczkę wziąć.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
I don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot.
Megalomania jako
Just another example of the
robot.
power of the written word. I'm not sure these robots are the work of someone who's brilliant or completely insane.
In my experience, the two usually go together.
Słuchajcie, gra jest naprawdę fajnie napisana. Dobra, mamy ten plunger, to możemy iść do tej krainy Flaxa i przepchać kibel w końcu. Ale najpierw saveik. Dużo gadania jest w tej grze. To nie jest zarzut oczywiście, bo ta gra stoi, mam wrażenie, tymi dialogami. Wszystkie są super napisane. Ale potem jakby się miało coś wywalić, miałem powtarzać 15 minut rozmowy z tym robotem. W takim razie na dół musi być do niego. Jak się ta kraina nazywała? Zanidu, tak jest. No, przypomniał mi się Jim z tej siłowni. Okej. Ta muzyczka jest super.
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off if that hadn't happened already.
Aha, obraz jest animowany, ryby rozdają karty. Mamy też rybę do spuszczenia.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
Go fish!
A, możemy wygrać jakąś rybę, okej.
Nice catch!
Okej, tylko teraz... O co chodzi z tymi rybami?
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish, okej. No ja też nie byłem pewien, tak? Znaczy miałem ochotę ją nadrobić zawsze, ale nie spodziewałem się, że będzie aż tak dobrze napisane. Myślałem, że to jest taki tytuł, za który ktoś zapłacił Christopherowi Lloydowi, żeby się zmęczył i wziął z nim udział, a widzę, że to ktoś się naprawdę przyłożył. Jest dobrze napisany ten materiał.
The Malevolator.
Balls, salt, rocks, spice, daggers, straps, Co tu pasuje ewentualnie do ryby? Teraz zobaczymy inne kolory ryby po prostu. Czy się z czymś rymują, w sensie czy pasują do jakiegoś powiedzonka. Cześć Solfi.
Go fish!
Go fish. Fioletowa.
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that.
Dobra. Co jest
An
fioletowa?
anglerfish.
Angler. Chyba nie, niczego mi nie pasuje.
Go fish!
A, zielona. Jeszcze zielonej nie miałem. No kurczę, wcisnąłem jak była zielona. Ciebie nie chcę.
Cut out the toilet humor, Drew. I know you can do better than that. Go fish!
Czerwona nie, czerwoną już miałem, to jest red herring. Dawaj zieloną. No. Za szybko idą. No teraz wcisnąłem na zielony. Nie ta.
Cut out the toilet
Cześć,
humor,
Kraft.
Drew. I know you can do better than that.
Zaczęły bardzo szybko lecieć i teraz mam wrażenie, że mam coraz mniejszą kontrolę nad tym, które ryby wybieram.
Go
Bardzo
fish!
źle robię. Działa to tutaj tak samo jak wcześniej. Dobra, chyba trzeba będzie na chybił trafił to robić. Po prostu wciskać zanim się pojawi następna i mieć nadzieję, że to będzie ta, której szukamy.
Whenever you're ready, Captain, let her
No,
rip.
wszystkie ryby się ruszają na tych obrazach.
Go fish!
Okej, dobra, fioletowej nie chcę. Już wypadła.
Cut out the toilet humor drill.
Po
I
tym
know
jak
you
trudno
can do
jest
better than
złowić
that.
tą zieloną, wnoszę, że to ta zielona musi być tą rybą, której potrzebuję.
Go fish.
Dzięki za głos, Carrington.
Cut out the toilet humor drill. I know.
No to już możesz sobie podarować Flax te teksty.
Go fish.
Jak to jest możliwe, że przeleci fioletowa i zaraz znowu leci fioletowa?
Cut out the toilet humor drill. I know. Go fish.
To jest trochę to jest oszustwo.
I know.
Pierwsze 2 razy poleciało bardzo wolno i nie miałem problemu, żeby złowić tą rybę, którą chciałem, a teraz zaczęło się bardzo szybko. Nie wytrzymałem.
I know. Whenever you're ready, Captain, let her rip.
No, jedziemy.
Go fish.
Dawaj zielona. O, zielona! Czy nie można jakoś animacji spowolnić?
Cut out the
Chyba
toilet
nie.
humor drill. I know.
Się okazało, że nie no, to jest 97 rok. No. Nie powinno być tego samego problemu co z Gabrielem Knightem, który mieliśmy ostatnio. O, wciskałem. Najgorsze jest to, że wcisnąłem na tej zielonej. Teraz już wciskam od razu, jak tylko zaczyna lecieć, z nadzieją, że pierwsza poleci zielona. I tak jest za późno.
Go fish.
No, fioletowa.
Cut out the. I.
Nie chciałem tu spędzić połowę streamu.
Go fish.
Może jakby zwolnić cały kod. Nie, Solfi, przerabialiśmy to na okazję Gabriela Knighta.
Nice catch.
Przerabianie, zwalnianie całego kompa nie działało.
A pufferfish.
Puffer, nie chcę pufferfish. Chcę się tą zieloną, jeszcze tej zielonej nie miałem tylko. Nieco frustrujące. Może być wina kompa.
Go fish.
Jest! Jest zielona!
Nice catch.
No. Teraz się już jej nie pozbędę.
A soul. The
Soul.
malevolator.
So, heart and soul? Heart and soul? Bow and arrow, salt and pepper, rock. Nie wiem od czego jest rock. Spice, sugar and spice, clock and dagger to już mam. Stripes, pewno stars and stripes też mam. Heart and soul, może być heart and soul. To może być to. Dobra, zrobimy sobie save'a, bo teraz jakby się miałem to powtarzać, to mi się znerwował. Gdzie teraz? Tutaj chyba jeszcze nic nie załatwiliśmy.
Vultures make me nervous when they hang around like that.
Szczurka wygląda jak z goblinów.
I don't think the vulture will let me.
Okej. Mięso chyba podnieśliśmy, tak, z tej zakazanej krainy.
It's nice that you care so much about vultures, Drew.
Vultures make me nervous when they hang around like that.
Okej. Okej, co, zjadł mi po prostu to mięso? No to może być... Moment. Może trzeba było zatruć trucizną to mięso. Tylko teraz pytanie, czy to mięso będzie jeszcze raz leżeć... Czy to mięso będzie jeszcze raz leżeć... Tak, siłownia bulldoga jest w budynku, który wygląda jak hydrant. Też to teraz zauważyłem, masz rację. Czy to mięso się jeszcze raz pojawi tam, a jak nie, to załadujemy save'a.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole.
You know, I kind of like hole travel.
Nie ma mięsa. To nic strasznego. Załadujemy sobie grę. Mamy rybkę zieloną? Mamy. Spróbujemy najpierw polać tą trucizną z konewki. To mięso. Swoją drogą ciekawe, jakbym nie miał save'a. Skąd wziąć jeszcze raz kawałek mięsa.
Yummy.
Okej, teraz jest zatrute.
See? That just goes to show that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
Now that vulture is, well, vulture bait. Think anyone would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird is a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
Okej, ten gwóźdź się uda też wyciągnąć.
You never know when you might need a big arrow sign.
Nigdy nie wiesz.
A signpost.
Tam jeszcze można iść gdzieś w głąb? Nie, no dobra. Chyba że... Arrow... Czy do planu jest potrzebne? Tak, bow and arrow. Okej, dobra, super. To też mi jest potrzebne. Czy popcorn daliśmy temu królikowi? Nie. To możemy do Qtopii iść.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
Albo... jeszcze tego kleju nie mam z Elmera. One też czegoś chciały, ta krowa i te sadomaso, ta krowa i... Dobra, z nią jeszcze pogadamy, na ciebie przyjdzie czas. One chciały jakieś narzędzie do tortur. Z tobą nie będziemy już rozmawiać.
This guy's as rank as the old soldiers. Hi, lady. Dames.
Look, Polly, The groveling worms are back!
So, how's the glue-making biz?
Exquisite! Unlike Polly's pathetic attempts to please me with that stupid
Tak,
web!
parówka,
But,
tak, o rany.
Mistress Marge, it's the only torture tool I have.
Where did you say Elmer went?
Maybe Elmer isn't the horse you thought he was. Not anymore, at least.
See you later. We gotta get cracking.
So have I. More! More, you sack of mutton!
Co to
A
jest?
spit.
Co to jest spyt?
A spit.
Nie wiem, co to jest spyt. Ktoś wie, co to jest spyt?
A spit.
Ale może ją piórem torturować.
A feather.
A feather?
A feather! It's brilliant!
It is?
Think about it.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course! Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both, so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you? Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
Gee, I just love happy endings. Can we go now?
It sickens me to think that we are partially responsible for this.
Fajnie, to dzisiaj przejeżdża szkłem powietrzającym się rozpikselowuje odrobinę. Dobra, skoro tu jesteśmy, to może możemy do konewki nabrać jeszcze trochę tej trucizny.
It's empty.
A, już nie ma. Dobra. Możemy więcej kleju?
You've had enough glue.
Okej. Glue. Okej. Dobra, mamy klej. Klej chyba nie jest na tej liście potrzebny do stworzenia tego urządzenia, ale dobra. Wróćmy do... W Malevolence jeszcze z tym bouncerem między innymi nie rozmawialiśmy, nie?
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel?
A jak tam wskakują do góry, a tu wyskakują z dołu. To po to, żeby mogli zabrać ze sobą tą dziurę, ale to nie ma sensu. Zresztą tu, okej, dobra, kłócenie się cokolwiek nie ma tu sensu jest.
We have arrived! Hello?
Ah, one of those strong silent types, huh? Hey, I admire a guy who...
Who you calling a guy?
Certainly not you, ma'am.
So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Quit the two-bit patter, mister. I ain't got the stomach for it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Say, what's your boyfriend getting at?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We were just wondering what you were doing, standing here.
Where everyone can see you.
I'm here to make sure no two-bit saps try slipping into CDs without the proper attire.
Great. Well, since that obviously doesn't apply to us, I'm sure you won't mind if we just head on inside.
What did I just say?
I believe it was a gaseous emission more than an actual statement.
Wise guy, huh? Well, Kraken Foxy won't get you birds anywhere with me. I said no one gets into cities without the proper attire. Now beat it.
No ej, puść nas.
Madame Bouncer, my
Madame
friend and I
Bouncer.
would be most grateful if you let us into the club.
You girls must have took a wrong turn somewhere. This ain't Sapsville and I ain't your mama. If you two ain't got the proper attire, then you're taking the long road to nowhere.
Drill, talking to this throwback isn't getting us anywhere.
You're right, Flux. We aren't getting through to her. It's like we're speaking different languages. Wait a minute. That's it! Flux, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sincerely doubt it. Unless you're thinking about how fun it is to slap yourself on the butt and yodel, "Whoa, Nelly!"
I'm thinking we need to change our approach. We need to start speaking her language.
A language? Oh no, don't even think about it.
So, from now on, kid, throw your yap in overdrive. Make like a tough guy. Punctuate your sentences with C. See?
This is the most ridiculous plan I ever heard. See?
Hello, sweaty eyes.
What do you want, you lousy two-bit parasite?
Say, are you sweet with Nefarious?
The
Teraz
Count? He's not my type.
zmienił
Yeah?
ton.
What exactly is your type?
Kolejne
Wait, don't tell me. 10 feet
dialogi
tall,
w innym
covered with
tonie,
hair,
z
and a
manierą.
waistline that stretches from here to next Tuesday.
Your boyfriend's a real sweetheart. But somebody ought to tell him that people get loose teeth for talking like that.
Take it easy, sister. All we want is a little dirt on the Count.
What do you birds want to know?
What's his game?
What's his angle?
What's his scheme?
What's his angle?
That's a lot of questions.
That's okay. We got a lot of time.
Well, I ain't.
Well then, neither do we.
Well, then get out of my face.
A pleasure. So long, sister.
Flux, I'll handle the interrogations from now on, okay? Step aside, sweetheart. We want into that club, see?
Gee,
See?
that's too bad. The sign says proper attire required. Something wrong with your blinkers?
They're not in their armpits, if that's what you mean.
Keep asking for it and you'll get it. Plenty.
Don't get excited, lady. Just tip us off to the proper attire. We'll see what we can do. What do we need? A tie?
A fez?
Tux?
A gorilla suit.
All right, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Girl.
You don't scare us very much at all.
Yeah, so why don't we all just
Więc
step
tak, grałem w
outside?
jedno i drugie.
We
Until Dawn
are
nawet
outside.
streamowałem jeszcze z PlayStation. To było na 3, 4? To było na 4 i przez moment próbowaliśmy grać tak, że czat decydował, co mam robić, ale później były takie, że się nie dało, ale grałem, tak streamowałem i grałem Until Dawn, bardzo mi się podobało. Man of Medan też grałem, też mi się podobało. Chciałbym jeszcze Man of Medan w multi przejść. Nie tym kanapowym na 6 osób czy ileś, ale w koopie. Jestem ciekaw, jak to wygląda. Dobra, czy my się mamy, co się przebrać.
You don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Cedy's club?
Only one way to find out. Evening, ma'am.
Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
Of all the gin joints, in all the towns in all the world, we walk into hers.
No i pięknie.
All right, go
Oh,
on.
no,
To
no,
you
no.
first.
Forget about it. You just shut up. Of course we should search this area. For all we know, the fugitives could be hiding right here, in our own backyard.
Wait a minute, we have a backyard?
Perhaps they have sought refuge in Cedy's club.
Move it.
Uh-oh.
Fajnie, bo ci henchmeni wyglądają jak szkice bohaterów twarz z linią oczu.
Oh,
Schowaj się.
baby, burn. Move it! They can't have gotten
Nawet się
far!
stanie, jak oni mnie złapią.
We did it! We outwitted 3 morons.
Well, at least it beats being outwitted by 3 morons.
Save, proszę. Trochę sobie pogadaliśmy.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me? What kind of talk is that? Take my advice. A guy could find himself with his face caved in mouthing off like that in my club. Did you clowns figure it was ladies' night or something?
Ah, shut up, you bald-headed twit.
That's better. Now, what can I do you for, creeps?
We like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm a size 10. My friends are...
Oh, a couple of hot shots, huh? Well, listen up. I see hotshots like yous come through here every day, gunning for old Seedy. And I watch them crawl right back out the door. Losers, every damn one. Now why don't yous two just... blow?
I don't understand. Gunning? For you? I only asked for some shoes.
Listen, chump. The only shoe you'll get from me will need to be surgically removed from your rectum. Wait a minute. You two ain't aware that I, Seedy, am the one and only champion of hairpin bowling?
No, Oh, hold on. Hairpin bowling?
Where you jerks been? Baking cookies?
Co to jest
Hairpin
bowling?
bowling is the toughest, gruelingest, sweatingest sport ever invented. It's so tough, you gotta fight for a lane. And once you get a lane, the only score what counts is a strike. And nobody ever scores a strike. That is, nobody but me.
So, Seedy, you and Nefarious ever get together and go bowling?
Nah, his dark unholiness rarely graces us with his royal presence. He just hangs out in his impenetrable island fortress, castle, place thing, working on his dreams for global domination, torturing the innocent and laughing like a madman.
Whoa, that's a tough schedule.
Have you ever been inside his fortress, castle, place, thing?
Are you kidding? Nobody wants to go inside that joint. Of course, if he's not careful, a guy could get himself dragged inside by the Count's three goons. Talk about freaks.
What do you know about the Count's henchmen?
Those three half-finished morons who work for Nefarious? They're sort of the Malevolence PD. Creepy mothers, too. Rumor has it that old Nefarious brought him back from the dead. Naturally, they think he's just the cat's meow. They kiss his butt up and down, do whatever he says.
Gra jest
You
naprawdę
know,
fajnie
toadies,
napisana.
they kind of make me
Każda jedna
sick.
postać jest fajnie napisana, super
He
głos
brought
ma.
them back?
From the dead?
Sure, but don't get excited. It's not all it's cracked
Myślałem, że w
up
tej
to be,
pierwszej
all
krainie
right?
są fajnie, ale w tej
These
złej
chumps
krainie
weren't
są
exactly
takie,
in tip-top
takie
shape when they
charaktery.
came to. One guy couldn't hear, one couldn't talk, and one couldn't see. The robot maker across the way rigged up phony eyes and ears and whatnot. Like I said, real creepy.
I can tell by the house rules that you're a fair man, Seedy.
Deranged, but fair.
But tell me, why is everybody fighting to get a lane? What's the big attraction?
Well, a good rumble is reason enough for most of us. But there is the added incentive of a prize. See, you score a strike, you win these three beautiful golden pins. Yeah. Take a good look, chumps. That's the last you'll be seeing of these. Unless you score a strike, that is.
Strajk. Skorniemy strajk.
You mind running through the rules for hairpin bowling again?
Okay, suckers. You're free to use any technique that trips your trigger. But the ball's gotta make it in one piece all the way to the pins. And the only score what counts
Is a strike.
Should you do the impossible and score a strike, the grand prize of 3 golden pins is all yours.
No dobra, to już teraz wiem, że trzeba
Thank
to
you for your
zdobyć.
time, Mr. Seedy, sir.
Tylko jak
I
niby tam...
thought I told you. Manners only maketh trouble around here, punk.
I think what Drew meant to say was, stuff it, you bloated bag of gas!
In the Malevolence, everything deviates from the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes. In the Malevolence, everything deviates from the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes.
Panie Niedźwiedź.
In the Malevolence, even the bowl.
Good night.
Dobra, gdzie ten niedźwiedź?
burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Gdzie niedźwiedź zniknął?
Excuse me, Mr. Bear? Never mind.
Okej. Czy jak on znika i ta kula powraca, to można mu ją podpieprzyć? Czekaj. No, rzucaj. Rzucaj misiek.
The bear doesn't strike me as the sharing type.
Sam ogarniasz brodę? Pytanie niegrowe.
Burn, baby, burn.
Chodzę do barbera, który mi przecina brodę, no ale w międzyczasie samemu trzeba zadbać o nią. Dobra, jak możemy mu spieprzyć tą kulę?
Stars. Whack me jumping beans. A soul. A stamping pad. Mistress Marge's glue.
Klejem, co?
Burn, baby, burn.
Niedźwiedź Bear to jest, tak. To jest niedźwiedź Bear. Bez dwóch zdań.
Burn, baby, burn.
Dobra, zobaczymy jak
Behold,
niedźwiedź Bear.
a bear trap.
O, to Bear Trap. Okej.
Burn, baby, burn.
Mamy tor.
Good style, good form, good adhesion. Overall, I'd give him a 9. In the Malevolence, everything deviates from the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes.
Teraz możemy zagrać już.
CD was right. I'm never gonna get a strike.
Flax. A ty potrafisz grać?
I know this may be kind of unpleasant for you, little buddy, but I want you to know that it hurts you more than it hurts me.
Aw, that's sweet. Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
A, tak miałem tylko jeden pionek, okej, więc łatwo zrobić strike. Okej.
You did it!
Whew, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd have to shoot me out of your butt.
A strike. I'll be damned.
Yeah, and we didn't even use your special technique.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Those two chumps scored a strike. A strike. Nobody scores a strike but me.
CD.
A strike.
Look, CD, I don't mean to rush the grieving process here, but could we have our trophy? We kinda gotta get going.
Ah, take it, you losers. Yeah.
No.
Go ahead. Destroy my business. Destroy my reputation. Sure.
Cześć, Mateusz.
I can handle it.
Jeez, I hate to see a grown man cry.
Yeah, especially one in a tutu.
On ma tutu na sobie?
Go.
I guess this means we can't be friends.
Go.
No dobra. No, niewiele rzeczy nam
Mind if I
zostało
change
jeszcze do
into something a
zrobienia.
little more comfortable?
Chyba, żeby złożyć ten latający spodek. Niech no zerknę na rozpiskę. To jest pins, a jest
The
tu
malevolate.
needles. Tak, jest needles, czyli jest pins and needles, no. A, speed to była ta roba speed and polish, tak. Bells and whistles. Nie wiem od czego jest hearts. Stars and stripes już jest, cloak and dagger jest. Sugar and spice, nie wiem czy sugar mamy. Sugar chyba nie mamy.
Keys from the baker's piano.
Sugar chyba nie mamy.
A spit.
Spyt, nie wiem co to jest, ale wygląda jak wytrych. Była szafa w tym pałacu króla, do której nie mogliśmy się dostać.
Ready, Flux? Into the
Might
hole!
and Hearts może być. Nie wyobrażam sobie polskiej wersji językowej tej gry.
We have arrived!
No, cześć chłopaki.
There's a hole in the side of the cupboard.
Dobra. No nie mam mind. Nie mam mind, żeby pasowało do Heartsa. Zobaczymy. Nie wykluczam takiej opcji.
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Let's find out what top secret royal goodies are locked away in this cupboard. It's a top secret royal stuffed kitty cat.
Hurrah!
Okej, no dobra, no to biorę.
Whoops! Look at that. That
No,
toy
cześć,
cat just
Karol.
fell off
Szkoda,
the
że
shelf
waliło,
and
fajnie, że
landed in my
wracasz.
pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
A beat-up stuffed cat.
Beat up stuff, cat, okej. No dobra, to chyba został jeszcze tylko ten popcorn dla królika. Do ciebie wrócimy jeszcze za moment. Tam jeszcze był ten śmieszny ghost, ten wiewiór z orzechami chyba. Nie tu.
A nasty-looking squirrel. The door to the squirrel's treehouse. The door to the squirrel's treehouse. I don't think the squirrel will let me do that. A nasty-looking squirrel.
To są nuts.
The malevolator.
Nuts and bolts, no są te nutsy potrzebne do tych bolców. Co my tu mamy?
He might find that interesting, but I don't think he can see it from up there. He might find that interesting, but I don't think he can see it from up there.
1996, a wygląda świetnie, pomijając rozdziałkę, prawda? No ale rysowana grafika ma to do siebie, że się sama zawsze obroni, nie? Pod drzwi myślisz? No, tak, tylko że on...
Unfortunately, I don't think she's his type.
Ona nie jest w jego typie, ale to jak ją mamy zrobić w jego typie? Typie wiewiórki. Żeby jej łańcuch
That won't
założyć.
be necessary.
Chyba, że zrobimy jej zęby z
I
tego
think
pianina.
I'll need to use something to combine these.
Okej, dobra, Elmer Glue.
That's cute.
Okej. No coś jeszcze jest nie tak.
For a second there, he almost seemed interested.
No nie,
That won't be
założymy
necessary.
łańcucha.
Bells,
A, bells and whistles, okej.
a beat-up stuffed cat with lovely buck teeth. An arrow sign. Whack me jumping beans. Perfect. A hopping, beat-up stuffed cat.
Zrobiliśmy mu lalkę, seks lalkę, wibrator. Nie? To co jeszcze?
For a second there, he almost seemed interested.
Co ja tu jeszcze mam? Co mu jeszcze dodać? Zafarbować? No nie wiem. Nie. No, tylko tusz mam, żeby... W strój muchy go nie ubiorę. Płaszcz? No nie, ten płaszcz jest mi potrzebny. Co ja tu jeszcze mogę mieć? Czekaj, jeszcze raz. Może coś nam podpowie, jak położymy drugi raz.
For a second there, he almost seemed interested.
No, podobają mi się te zęby. No dobra, to wrócimy jeszcze do Fluffy Fluffy Bam Bam. Bam Bam, żeby... no nie, Kwarku. Ten popcorn mamy dla Bam Bam, może jeszcze coś nam da wtedy, co jest potrzebne. Dobra, nie drzyj japy.
Fluffy, we have a special surprise for you.
It's popcorn, isn't it? Right, isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting for? Give me my
Cześć, hydraulik.
popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Teraz mam ochotę na popcorn.
Popcorn! My favoriteest! Oh, boy! Here, you can have this old cotton candy. I hate it anyway.
Może ogon trzeba mu zrobić taki ten.
I think I'll need to use something to combine these.
Gdzie jest klej?
Oh,
Okej, trzeba po prostu wiewiórkowy ogon zrobić z tego cotton candy. Okej. Dobra. To ma sens. W sensie ma sens. Teraz się uda.
oh, that was sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
Tak, Mechanicus to jest dobra gra. Ja oglądałem gameplay ostatnio z tej Necromundy, którą pokazywali zresztą opowiadałem na nagraniu wczorajszym, która zaskakująco, po tej trailerze i prezentacji myślałem, że to będzie takie gearsowate, bardziej 5 na 5 strzelają się w czasie rzeczywistym, a to też może być, to też wygląda na turówkę. Ale jeżeli podobał Ci się Mechanicus, to sprawdź jeszcze Space Hulka, którego recenzowałem chyba z pół roku temu. Bardzo podobna mechanika, tylko tam oczywiście tymi marinesami w zbroi Terminatorów się Gene Stealerów zabija w ciasnych korytarzach. Też jest bardzo fajne. Dobra, wydaje mi się, że mamy już wszystko, co jest potrzebne do skonstruowania tego statku. Panie profesor, mam już wszystko. Chyba. Bric-a-brac.
Hi, Bric-a-brac.
Who is this bric-a-brac? The name sounds familiar, but for the life of me, I can't seem to place the face.
He's you.
Who's who?
You are Bric-a-brac.
Yes, of course I'm bric-a-brac. Uh-oh. Did you two sillies forget who I was?
Grown.
Heavy sigh. So, Bric-a-brac, is there anything else you can tell us about our mission?
Ooh, I almost forgot. I don't mean to frighten you, but there is a remote possibility that Nefarious might find your participation in this project just a tad irritating.
Oh, that's like calling cyanide unpalatable.
Well, maybe so. But since he rarely leaves his castle, he's not likely to be a problem. But King Hugh did ask me to warn you about these three. Feedback, goggles, and lug nut.
Feedback.
Nefarious' henchman. Bad news.
Exactly.
No to spadam, ale z tym zostawiam. Do zobaczenia. Dzięki, trzymaj się.
How's the cutifier going?
Oh, no, no, no. I'm afraid it's not going anywhere until it's finished.
That's what I mean. Is it close?
Close? Why, it's right here.
That's great. Could we take a look at it?
Certainly.
So the new parts go in those compartments around the cutifier's deck?
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
Okej, dobra. To tak. Czekaj. Spice, Dagger, Stars and Stripes, tak. Dagger, to tu jest Cloak potrzebny. Cloak and Dagger, Stripes, Heart. Heart. Nie wiem, Heart. Whistles jest Bells and Whistles, czyli to jest Bells. Gdzie jest Bells?
Bells?
To jest Bells. Bells and Whistles, Polish. Spit and Polish.
A soul.
Gdzie jest Spit?
A spit.
Spit and Polish. Needles.
An arrow sign?
Needles. Co jest z Needles?
Bowling pins. Tastefully mounted.
Pins and Needles? Nie pamiętam. Zostawiamy balls. Nuts and balls. Okej. Nuts and balls. Ball. Nie wiem. Bow and arrow. Tak jest. Salt and pepper. O ile to się zalicza, pepper to jest...
A red pepper.
Okej, tak. Salt and pepper. Rock. Ha. Rock.
A roll. Cooked it myself.
Rock and roll. Okej. Gdzie jest rock? Rock and roll. Co zostało? Balls. Co to jest? Needles. Pins and needles. Tak. Pins and needles. Heart and soul. Okej. Ball and chain. Okej, dobra, to ma
A
sens.
cheap chain from the arcade.
Dzięki, Hagar. To jest chyba wszystko, nie? Yep.
Is that it? Is the cutifier finished?
Yes.
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 Yes!
Wonderful! So are you fellas ready to go to it?
Yes, sirree. We've never been so...
Go to what?
Well, goodness, go and cutify things, of course. What did you think the cutifier was for?
Flux, was this part of the bargain?
I'm not sure.
Do you think we have a choice?
I guess the alternative would be to let Wing Commander here pilot it.
No choice.
That's okay. Maybe this will be another one of those meaningful life experiences.
I certainly prefer that to one of those meaningless death experiences.
Gentlemen, the time has come to launch the cutifier!
Bric-a-brac,
Yes?
you did remember to build another much larger exit from this hangar, didn't you?
Ah, my trusted henchman. Come in. Please, indulge me in one simple question.
Anything, Your Unholiness. You need only...
Where are the fugitives I ordered you to arrest?
Gee, that's a good question.
Silence, fool!
Well, we'll find him, sire, and bring him to you. It's as good as done.
We'll leave no stone unturned.
No rock unrolled.
Your Malevolence, I beg you, give us this one chance to prove that we can do your evil bidding, that we are still worthy.
Go then. But do not fail me again.
Chudy Darkseid?
Remember,
tak, to jest dokładnie. Chudy Darkseid, tak ma na
your
imię.
miserable corpses wasn't easy. Squeezing the life back out of them would be.
Yes, sir!
Hello! Congratulations, your mission was an astounding, tremendous, cutifying success. I've been receiving messages from all over Cutopia.
No to
Tales
nie,
of
to nie
wonderful
zdążymy tego dzisiaj
transformations
zrobić.
taking place. Can you believe it? It really works.
No to mnie...
I now have the
Nie wiem,
power
że
to
zmartwiłeś,
cutify
myślałem, że skończymy to
anything,
dzisiaj. Ale czyli, że jeszcze jest trochę gry do zrobienia, tak?
Happy day, happy day.
Yes, it is. Surely is. I'm glad we were able to help Utopia, King Hugh. But I am looking forward to getting home now.
And I have every intention of sending you there, just as soon as you finish your end of the bargain.
Finish? But I have finished. The machine is up and running. Utopia is cute again.
True. True. But if I'm not mistaken, the deal was for you to cutify the world. Meaning, of course, the whole world, not just Cutopia.
Whole world?
You don't mean... You can't mean... Xanadu?
And the Malevolence, as we agreed.
Wait a minute. I agreed to that.
Why, yes. Oh, come now, Drew. Surely we share the same
Pewnie się zaśmiesz teraz.
sweet dream. This is our golden opportunity to spread happiness throughout the world.
But, Your Majesty, If malevolation is bad for utopians, then think how cutification will feel to everyone else.
Oh, yeah. My face can only take about 4 minutes of smiling before it starts to hurt.
No, you're just talking silly. What could be bad about cutification?
Sorry, Hugh. This just doesn't seem right. I think we'd better leave well enough alone.
You don't seem to understand. I'm not asking you to do this.
Nie
I'm
włączasz
ordering.
napisów? Mam włączone napisy w czasie gry, są napisy, tylko w cutscenkach nie ma.
Before you speak, think about it. Defy me, and you'll most likely be stuck here forever. Are you really willing to take that chance?
Yes.
Yes. Of course. I knew you'd see it my way. Yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes. What do you mean, yes?
I mean, yes. I'm not going to help you carry out this ridiculous plan.
Yes, of course he's not.
I guess I'll just have to find another way home.
Well, have it your way, Drew. The world will be cutified, and you'll be stuck here forever.
Wrong! The world won't be cutified. Only Flux and I know how to fly the machine, and we, and these, are out of here.
Stop! You aren't going anywhere. I command you. Stop!
You!
That's right! It's me! Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun! Everybody's favorite bunny!
Niemożliwe.
A bunny with a master plan!
That is never good.
The cutification of the world is only phase 1. Even now, Bric-a-Brac is busy developing an ultimate creative device. One that will give me the power to create all the happy things I desire. In short, I will be a god! Oh, don't worry about the other King Hugh. He's safely locked away, learning how to be truly happy, just like me.
Tim Curry gra
And
Kudego
someday
Darkside'a?
he,
O,
too,
proszę.
will take his rightful place at my
Feet.
Woohoo! Time to skedaddle.
Guards! Guards! Seize these enemies of Cutopia.
Uh-oh.
It's not the king! It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun, masquerading as Hugh!
Me? A cross-dressing, throne-seizing rabbit? Surely you can do better than that. He has the keys to the machine. Get him.
Lot jest większy niż Visual Suspect, tak?
It's time to make our guests cute.
Hey, nothing happened. Flux, we're okay. It didn't work.
Goodness me, Daru. You are absolutely right.
But the fugitive and his machine are probably nowhere near the castle. As you recall, Hugh and his minions are already cutified.
Yeah, whose idea was it to come here anyway?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Well, it certainly wasn't mine.
Yes, it.
Quiet! We don't have time to argue. We must locate their hiding place.
Let's go that-a-way!
Come on, Flux! Snap out of it! There's a one big chance to get out of here!
Golly, Drew, I am perfectly happy right here. Thanks. You go on ahead.
This one must take more power. Guards!
Yes, your cuteness!
Co, zostawisz Flaxą?
I'm the leader, and I say we go that way.
Oh, hello there. Say, don't I know you?
It's him! Get him!
My plan worked.
Hooray!
You've caused enough trouble, fugitive. We're taking you straight to Nefarious.
You can't have gotten far. Alert the others. Find him. You can fly that machine, can't you?
Why, sure I can.
Then do it! Cutify! Oh, I don't know. Everything!
Of course, kind sir.
O, słońce.
Bye-bye.
I to jest Tim Curry, tak?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
It's you. I should have guessed. Nefarious Silence.
That's Count Nefarious to you, little man. Master of the Malevolence, bane of Qtopia, and soon supreme ruler of the world. So please, show a little respect.
Where am I?
Why, one's dungeon, of course. I trust you find the accommodations to your liking. I do try so very hard to furnish my guests with all the creature discomforts they deserve. I have a reputation to consider, you understand.
What do you want from me?
Want? From you? Nothing. You've done quite enough already, Drew Blank. But tell me, did you honestly believe that you fetid sack of pus, could just waltz into my world, casually thwart my plans for global domination, and then just ride off into the sunset?
Trochę myślałem, że tak będzie.
Think again.
No, thanks. I already gave it the office.
Lovely, isn't it?
Ale to miłe, dla mnie to jest zaskoczenie, że jest jeszcze tak dużo gry, bo to mógł być koniec, ale jak ktoś kupił grę na 2 płytach i cały grał na jednej, to mógł się zastanawiać, do czego jest ta druga. Mógł podejrzewać, że gry jest jeszcze
Suffice it to
więcej.
say that once the serum has worked its way through your body, it will transform the Drew Blank we all know and loathe into a toon, like everybody else. Powerless, vulnerable, and a prisoner in my world forever.
You're not gonna shoot me full of that stuff.
Oh, bravo. For once you're absolutely right. I'm not going to.
Tak, kosmiczny mecz gramy jeszcze.
Already have. Sorry. I can't help but find it all rather amusing. Oh, yes, I know. I can be such a terrible prick.
I'll get out of here, Nefarious, so help me.
Oh, my dear Monsieur Blanc. I wouldn't count on it. Even if you manage to worm your way out of that reinforced cell, the castle is simply crawling with ferocious guards. I'm sure you'd just die if you bumped into them.
Cześć, zdążyłeś na końcówkę, dosłownie końcówkę.
As for possible exit points from the castle, well, I guarantee you'd find the plummet to the surrounding waters below nothing short of breathtaking. So, unless I'm overlooking some small detail, such as a pair of retractable wings that sprout out of your back, I'd suggest you sit back and relax like a good boy and let the mutagen take its course.
You
While I destroy the cutifier.
What?
Just tell me where it is, and I'll leave you to your unpleasant transformation.
Tell you where to find the machine? Ha! Now that is amusing.
Is it? Well, then perhaps you'll tell
me.
Now! Get your hands off me.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Oh, I'm good. Now think, Mr. Blank. Cutifier. Where is it?
When the machine left King Hugh's castle, it was flying due west. I'd guess it's nearing the edge of Qtopia by now and heading directly for us.
And who is piloting the infernal contraption?
My friend, Flux Wildly.
How convenient. I can destroy the machine and the meddling Zanian, all in one fell swoop. An auspicious start to our partnership, Mr. Blanc. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Master. I will serve you well. Until I escape.
Impudent fool! Misfortune. Quickly, gaze into the future. I must know. Can this wretched creature escape my castle?
I see Drew Blank remaining your captive forever.
Yes.
Unless...
Unless what?
He will remain your captive unless a lifeless knight walks, a dead bird rises aflame, and I myself obey his commands.
Impossible! These absurd things could never come to
Czyli
pass.
nowa lista rzeczy
Of
do
course, my
zrobienia.
liege.
Yes, of course. Nevertheless, I will take further precautions. Make no mistake. I will personally blow your friend out of the sky. And as for you, sleepyhead, your life will be an unspeakable atrocity as my obedient slave. Sweet dreams.
Well, 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 well.
Gdzie moje rzeczy? Aha, tutaj jest prawej strony. Jest mój kostium muchy. To
My
jest dobre.
name's Snout. I'll be your merciless dungeon guard for the duration of your stay, which is, let me see.
Forever.
Eternity.
Eternity.
Eternity. So, is that longer or shorter than life?
Longer?
Nah, that's my thought. Let me see what else did it say here. We got escape, risk. Well, that's just stupid, you know. Of course it'd be
Fajna ta
risky
mata.
for you to try and
Przed wejściem,
escape.
welcome.
I don't know who wrote this. In fact, the first risk you'd have to take is getting this out of here. You know, because... So have a nice, what is it? Eternity. Yeah, have a nice eternity, prisoner.
Fajne, śmieszne. Kolejna fajna postać. Dobra, ale skoro tej gry jest jeszcze więcej, to myślę, że to jest dobry moment, żeby teraz zrobić przerwę i wrócić za tydzień. Także dzięki za obecność. Ja tutaj robię save'a. Swoim zwyczajem nawet robię 2. I widzimy się za tydzień na kolejnej części, prawda? Dziękuję wszystkim za obecność, dziękuję za głosy na kolejną grę, czyli głosowanie na Police Quest 4 będzie trwało przynajmniej jeszcze tydzień. Dziękuję za wpłaty i mam nadzieję zobaczyć Was najpóźniej za tydzień na następnym. Trzymajcie się. Na razie. Pa.
Thank you.